Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting us here. Now, I'm not sure what would be the message in 5 minutes for the energy transition that is taking place not only in Greece but also in Europe. I believe I would choose to say that Greece during the last 4 years managed to create a momentum in the renewable energy sector that we hadn't seen in the previous years. I don't want now to exhaust you with numbers, but let me just say that right now in Greece we have 12 gigawatt of renewables in operation. We have more than 14, 15 gigawatt of renewables ready to construct, build, and operate. And we have many, many more gigawatt of renewables waiting in the queue for possible connection in the future. Now, if you go and see, someone could read the very recent report from IEA, the National Energy Agency, regarding the energy transition in the global scale. The challenges we have in Greece are exactly the same with the challenges the West is facing around the world. And one challenge is the fact that the renewables tend to be really fast in developing, which is not the case with the networks, with the grids. Yeah. And the reason for that, there are many reasons, starting from the permitting, regulatory framework, and I will focus on the permitting. In Europe, the biggest challenge is how to make sure that you will have the permits to build new transmission lines, new substations. So our focus in Greece is, as the Minister said, is to make sure that we have internally in Greece the necessary network for the renewables to be able to operate sufficiently in the coming years. And this is why we have a 5 billion euro investment program in IPTO for this to take place. And we have managed and proved that we can bring the investments on time. Let me give an example. In 2017, we used to invest around 70 million euros in networks every year. Now we are more than 400 million euros every year. Apart from the internal network, however, even if we managed to have an infinite network, as we say, even if we had infinite lines between Thessaloniki, Athena, and the rest, again, the energy that would be produced from renewables would be much more than the actual energy we need in Greece, which is why recently, during the last years also, we have been investing a lot on the international interconnections of Greece with the neighboring countries. Now, these interconnections include both to the north but also to the south. I'm sure you're aware there are interconnections being planned with countries in North Africa, like Egypt, with the Middle East. One of the most important projects for us is the Eurasia Interconnector project between Greece, Cyprus, and Israel. And very recently, IPTO took over the role of the project promoter. So we are in the process of making sure that the project will actually enter the implementation phase. And we have also made agreements with countries from Saudi Arabia, which are also very interested in bringing green energy from their territories to Europe. And of course, Greece is a very unique spot as an entrance for the Middle East and North Africa to Europe. However, these interconnections to the south and the renewable energy potential in Greece that we have, both onshore but also offshore, do not make sense if we don't have a large interconnector project with Central Europe. And that's where the drama begins. And I say drama because unfortunately, we are in the southeast corner of Europe, in the Balkan region. For historic reasons, the Balkan region does not have the strong networks that we would like. We are not in Netherlands, we're not in North Germany, we're not in France. So this is why IPTO has been trying, together with Terna from Italy, we decided to build a new interconnection for 1 gigawatt that is going to start very soon. And very recently, we have planned and proposed in the ENTSO-ETY-NTP process, as we call it. It's a European network of all the TSOs. We have proposed a new project with Germany that would start from Greece through the Adriatic Sea, submarine route and land in Slovenia, Austria, and connect with Germany. So we are in very close contact with TENET, the German TSO, to make sure that the energy that we can produce in Greece can be also exported to Europe. So my time is running up. What I could say is that Greece, following a list of events that nobody could predict 10 years ago, is in the position to become an exporter of green energy, and this is not a theoretical approach. It's not theoretical because we see the megawatts coming in our system from renewables. We see days during the year producing much more renewable energy than we consume. Of course, this journey is not an easy journey. It's not a journey without fallbacks and challenges, but we feel very confident that we have the political, the regulatory framework to achieve. I have to stop, and we can come back, I think.